Hello and welcome to another Legacy video. This is Chaotic Talk, and we're going to be playing another version of Mono Black. This is more of a Mono Black prison shell. I did record a Maverick video in between this video and the last Mono Black video. That got deleted because I recorded a "We'll be right back" screen for an hour and a half. Alright, so let's take a look at this one. A few things. We're running four Leyline of the Void, and then Helm combo. We have 4 Karns to grab a fourth Helm from the sideboard. So we have Leyline Void, Dauthi Voidwalkers. We have Sudden Edicts for the Murktide matchup. We are running one of Bitter Blossom. And I will say this is a list I got off the internet, and I have some questions about it. So Thoughtseize makes sense. But then we're running Encroach, which I don't think anyone's seen before, which is target player reveals their hand, you choose a non-basic land card from it, and they discard it. So I guess that's our equivalent of our number 5 and 6 Wasteland. Overall thoughts on the deck before we get into the league. We have 24 lands in a 64 card deck, which seems a little... It seems fine. It's odd that we're a 64 card deck. I would say we could cut that, and I would say what we would do is what we had in the last deck, where we had four Dauthi Voidwalkers. 3 of them were in the sideboard for boarding in. And I don't think we need surgical extractions in a deck that has graveyard hate in the main deck. So I would cut those. I would probably go down 1 Urborg, and I might do that just to... we'll run it back as is. So I guess our game plan here is Ancient Tomb, Trinisphere, lock them out early, and then win with the combo. This deck does not have Urza's Saga, which was a big help in our previous Mono Black deck, but let's try it as is, and we'll see how we like it. Alright, we're going to start the league. I'll see you in the game 1. I will say I dislike seems 64 cards, but I assume it must be for the mill matchup. Turn 2 Karn? Use sideboard. We do turn 2 Karn. What do we actually get out of it? Chalice and Snare Bridge. Let's Bogan. Let's get something with a little bit more. Yeah, sure. Keep this. Let's throw back, I guess, Thoughtseize, because we don't have any colored mana. Just put that down and see. Maybe we're against Reanimator. Probably not, though. Okay. I was going to say, let's just play Wasteland for now. This will force them to fetch a basic. And then if we go like Runner, Ancient Tomb into another Soul Land, then we can just play and activate Helm. We do have to play around counter spells, though, as this is a blue deck. Alright, they're fetching. This could be show and tell. I'm concerned this is show and tell. We're going to Wasteland that just in case and see what we can get. Okay, we'll play Ancient Tomb, pass. And we need to start drawing lands. Okay, they're going to Wasteland me. Yep. That's fine. Yeah, this is... We understood that this was a possibility for this deck. Or this hand, specifically. Land. Fuck. Okay. I guess... You know, that Wasteland that I did was probably a little, ill-advised, maybe. Okay, so if they show and tell... Let's see what they have, actually. Force of Will. Okay. I assume they're going to be comboing. So here's my thinking. If they show and tell, I think we put in Trinisphere just in case they play, like, Omniscience. They might be Jeskai control. Oh, they're Jeskai control. Okay, we have EI. Ponder. They chose not to shuffle, so they liked their cards. It's not particular. Let's Thoughtseize them. This is why I thought like maybe 4 Urborgs is a little too much. No, I won't pay for days. No. I wanted to just see more of their deck. Show me that hand. I assume they're reading this. Not a common card. Oh! Okay, so we're looking at Jeskai control. Okay. Yeah, no non-basic lands in hand, but that gives us a little more info on what they're working with. So we're going to bring in... we'll definitely bring in our chalices. They grab Cauldra, that's bad. Land. Keep the untapped one. Cool. So let's see. They've played the Stoneforge Mystic and the Island. Brainstorm. And now we're not entirely sure what they have in hand. Let's yeah, that's fair. Let's assume they put back swords. So Trinisphere looks good for this matchup. Yeah, looking. Trinisphere looks good. The Chalices of the Void look good. So we'll bring those in. Let's see if there's anything else. Crucible could be good. I guess that's this stuff is all we got with Karn. Ensnared Bridge, yeah. So we'll, yeah. I don't like these surgicals in here. Like we have enough stuff in general. I think we're probably gonna lose this one. That helps. They haven't done anything yet, and if we can play Trinisphere, we can stop them from playing, countering our Helm of Obedience so we can get up to enough mana. So that's the goal here. The goal is also to do it before they get to 7 mana, just start killing us with Cauldron. Batterskull, I assume? No. Oh no, it is Batterskull. Okay. So they decided to start putting in some pressure. That makes sense. Let's real quick see what else they have in hand. Something tells me this gets countered most likely. No? I guess we take... Alright, taking Spell Pierce or Force Will. I think we're taking Spell Pierce. I don't think we're going to work through both Force of Wills. Because our goal is winning by combo here. I guess we should have been more aware because now they can just... They have hard cast Force of Will up for our next 2 plays. Alright, let's hymn them. See if they'll force it. They decide to use, yeah, hard cast Force. Yep, makes sense. So, Trinisphere doesn't need to resolve if it gets the Force. They're pondering if they don't find a land, and we draw a land with Trinisphere, they force it, and then that leaves us open for Helm eventually if we can get there before they kill us. We're not out of it yet. I think that's the interesting part. Like, by all like reason, we should be dead by now, but we're not. So I think I'm fine with that. This means Hardcast Force is probably available. Also Spell Pierce. Sorry, not Hardcast. Pitchcast Force and Spell Pierce probably available. Delver. Okay. Okay, City of Traders. Trinisphere. This... Okay. That resolved. And they can just pay for Force of Will and I die. You know, let's see if they just don't know. Yep. And we're done. Okay. So, let's run this back. What do I think we're taking out? I think we take out... Part of me is like, yeah, we take out 1 Urborg. Bitter Blossom's probably good as for chump blocking. Sudden Edicts we need. I think we might remove like 2 Dauthi Voidwalkers. Drop an Urborg, because I don't like that many Urborgs. And we'll bring in Chalices, and we gotta remove one other thing. I mean, there's an argument that we just remove the Ilgon games like all the time. So let's remove one of those and see. Like, I do like the idea like Ilgon gain combos with like Dauthi Voidwalker and Leyline. We'll keep this. Yeah, sure. And we'll just build up to Trinisphere. Play a nice controlling game. Play on the swamp for now. Okay, they're going for pressure this game. Let's hope we can get around that. I think I want to do Trinisphere and then hymn them next turn. I assume this eats a Force. A Daze. That's something I should have played. I probably could have played around. We've seen it in the previous. Okay, that flips. That's bad. Let's see what we can want to do. Ponder. So we can hymn them or we can sudden edict them. You know, our ancient tombs might be a liability, so it might be best to sudden edict here. Really preserve our life total for our ancient tombs in the future. Yeah, let's start with sudden edict. And then this leaves, like they can't cast Murktide Region with Leyline in play, at least not for a while. So now this leaves us with Hymn to Torok on our turn, or if we draw Helm, we can just try to go for the win. Stoneforge is bad. Let's hope Hymn to Torok takes out whatever's in there. They grabbed Cauldron. Cool. Oh, sick. Alright, start with the Hymn to Torok. What did we get? We got the Cauldron. And a Brainstorm. Alright. Then let's Thoughtseize them. Meltdown and Ethereal Forager. Let's take Ethereal Forager then. Like, I don't think they're going to cast it for a while, but obviously, like, they have to get, like, X equals 4 to get Helm, and that's the main thing we're running. That's not good. I'm trying to think, like, what would I want to draw here? I'm thinking Helm, obviously, because that just wins. What do they reveal there? Ponder? All right, let's go Helm. And we will go for the win. They concede, don't want to show the rest of the deck. All right, Ethereal Forager is an interesting one. Yeah, let's just run it back like that. See, that felt good. Like just getting the combo off quickly, being able to hide behind the Sunny to protect ourselves. I like this. Yeah, I like this a lot actually. We're not gonna do. There's an argument to do City of Traders, turn 1, and then Chalice on 1. You know, we have enough lands. We can take a few hits for a moment to try to get us closer to Karn first. This is probably okay. And we're not playing around days here, even though we probably should. If they day this, we probably lose. Yeah. So that's the thing, right? So it's important to play around days, but it's also not free. Because like they only have 4. Like they can't always have it. It was really important that we stop their 1-drops early. Okay, let's see. Try to do some math. So we can do Dauthi Voidwalker. The next turn we can Karn with City of Traders. And then if Karn grabs Helm of Obedience, cast Helm of Obedience. So we can take, if they don't have Bolt, this works out. Oh, it works out even better. Because we go to 4, we go to 9. Okay, let's see what they, because we're going to go to 9 here, right? Okay, so this is what they flip Delver to. So we go to 9, play Karn, get Helm, take another 6, play Helm. We're at 3. So if they don't have Bolt, we're fine. Oh, they held back regular Delver. Okay. So we're going to play, I'm trying to think like Trinisphere. If Trinisphere like fits into play here. I don't think it does. Alright, minus immediately, just in case they want to kill it. Yes. And we'll grab Helm. No reason not to attack. Okay. So now we have 6 mana, so we're going to play a land in order to play around days. Express EI. See, now here's the thing, like they're EIing. They can just dig until they hit their Force of Will, then we lose. So that was the argument to play Trinisphere, so they can't force. Or at least it becomes harder for them to force. Okay, Wasteland takes out, yep, City. So now we need a Soul Land. Alright, they've chosen to go at Karn, that's fine. We have another Karn if necessary. Wasteland. You know, we're going to do Trinisphere. Because this allows us to do Helm next turn. And then actually activate. Right now they can force Helm. Or if they don't, we can't even activate it. So it's free to play around this, so we can't activate Helm until next turn either way. Begin, and we'll hit him again. Does that flip? It does not. Okay. Okay, so here's the argument now. I can hymn them, or I can Helm. They can counter Helm right now, but if I hymn them, they might not be able to counter it next turn. However, that gives the chance for Delver to flip, so I think we have to go for the Helm. Alright, and does resolve? It does not resolve. We're going to stick it out just because we could conceivably draw second Helm if this doesn't flip, right? It does not flip, so we're going to go to 1, and we'll see. Ponder. I don't... That Ponder's an interesting one, because now they can't force or anything if we draw second Helm. And that's why we played to it. There's no force available unless they are running Simian Spirit Guide, which they're not. I love losing to terrible players on terrible decks, they say. That's fine. I like this deck so far, actually. They had the option to not cast Ponder there. They could have held up, I don't know if they had a counterspell, obviously, but they could have held something up. Even having Days hard cast for 3 mana would have won them that game. Or, no, because we could play the land, but still. Don't be salty at your opponents. It doesn't help anyone. So let's look at this hand. We have Dauthi Voidwalker, we have Leyline. So if we draw into Helm, we're fine. So we have a couple draws we can get. Let's actually keep this. Obviously, Urborg's not great because we have to have 2 of them. But also, if we're playing against Reanimator, great hand. Unbeatable hand against Reanimator, really. Put on Leyline. I think it might be correct to play Urborg, because let's see, they Wasteland, we have a second one, but also it allows us to play like Ancient Tombs back to back while still casting our black cards in the next few turns if we draw more Ancient Tombs. Prismatic Vista, Island. Okay, Island Ponder, that's fine. Okay, another Urborg is less fine. Let's play Dauthi Voidwalker just so we have a little bit of pressure. They're thinking. Okay, it resolves. I think that was incorrect. I was supposed to play Ancient Tomb there. I literally said that, but it's fine. It means that there's only one target for Wasteland if they're playing Wasteland. And Prismatic Ending often makes me think Wasteland, even though it probably shouldn't. Alright, Island Plains. Cool, Stoneforge Mystic, we'll sudden edict that. They grab Cauldra. Wasteland doesn't really do much for us, but we'll just hit him with a sudden edict. Tap for black, not taking any damage. Hit him with the edict, and we'll hit him with the Dauthi. Do I think Dauthi's Voidwalker beats are enough to win this game? No. But I think we're drawing towards combo win still, so I think we're fine. Looks like they're taking a moment. Prismatic Ending on Dauthi Voidwalker. They thought Dauthi Voidwalker beats might win this game. And give me Helm of Obedience. Not quite. Right, Wasteland. Let's see what we get. 2 cards under the exile. We got Force of Will and Teferi. Very happy with that. We don't want Teferi bouncing. Leyline. Okay. They have another Stoneforge Mystic. We need an answer to that. So they have Batterskull and Cauldron in hand. They do not have the mana to play anything besides use Activate. I'm going to play Trinisphere with the hope that it will keep them off whatever their big plays are, or their other important plays, like they can't cantrip to find those extra lands, and then also like put in, oh, they don't want to mess around with that, actually. That's fair. And let's see what they exile. They exiled Jace the Mind Sculptor. Okay. So they should put in Batterskull here. They are. Or sorry, not Batterskull, Cauldron. They've chosen to do that. And now we are on a clock. Let's see. Alright. And that is possibly the win. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tap for play second Urborg. Keep second Urborg. Right? Just because if this gets countered, the 2 life becomes a lot more important. And they scoop it up to that. Alright. Again, I'm thinking let's bring the Chalices. Right? They're running Ponders, they're running Brainstorms, obviously. So let's bring in Chalices. We'll drop 2 Ill-Gotten Gains, drop 1 Urborg, and drop... I like Bitter Blossom to... do I? They're going to grab Cauldra. Right? Caldra's just going to trample over. I don't like Bitter Blossom then. Cool, so we drop Bitter Blossom, drop Ill-Gotten Gains. Maybe I want Ill-Gotten Gains. I want... You know what? Let's keep Ill-Gotten Gains. Let's see if there's something else to cut, because I want to test that still. Let's drop 2 Dauthis. Alright, let's drop 1 Dauthi, 1 Ill-Gotten Gains. I can't justify it enough. I want to test it, see how that works. Because, like, obviously the way it works is you get Leyline and Void, you play Ill-Gotten Gains, you get back 3 cards. They're empty-handed. Alright, let's keep this, honestly. Well, what does this do? Not much, really. It has Sunny, it has Thoughtseize. It's a little... Let's mulligan. I want something a little bit better. This, ooh, love this. Okay, keep this. Drop second him. Right, this gives us a turn 1 Thoughtseize. It gives us a Leyline on turn 2, and then we can start hemming them. Sorry, not Leyline, Chalice. Alright, we're going to start with the Thoughtseize. We might be Chalicing now. So we'll Thoughtseize them. If they can't stop the Chalice, we'll Chalice here. If they can stop Chalice, we will hymn them. Thoughtseize. Brainstorm, Force of Will, Spell Pierce. Let's take Spell Pierce and then hymn. So now they have to either Force of Will. They can Brainstorm some stuff away, but they have to Force of Will then. Yeah, so they chose Brainstorm. Let's see. They had a Flooded Strand in hand. If I'm them, I think I'm protecting this land, maybe. Looks like they're trying to figure it out. I mean, the Force of Will, double Brainstorm, so they used up a Brainstorm, drew 3, and they have to put 2 of them back. So they're probably going to be holding up Force of Will on my turn. We'll try anyways to see if we can just chalice them. Let's see. Whoa. Brainstorm into Force. Pitching what? Oh, wait. Pitching another Brainstorm. Okay. Wow, that's a shocker, honestly. Yeah, we're chalicing now. Okay, that's Flood Strand, so now we don't know any revealed cards. Plain Stoneforge. Ah, that explains it. Cauldron complete in hand. Give me a Sudden Edict. That is not that. We'll chalice anyways. Okay, let's see. So, yeah. Prismatic Vista, and they bring in... Yep. Cauldron comes in, we'll take a hit from that, and we gotta start making a game plan. Swamp, not what I needed. Okay. So now we'll go to 6. So we're on a 3-turn clock unless we lose life. So our Ancient Tombs become less reliable. What can we draw? We need to draw the full combo in the next 2 turns. Okay, that's Leyline. Oh, they have Batterskull in hand, don't they? So they're going to activate this, and then we lose. If it's Batterskull... Yep. Alright, we'll concede. Because they kill us then. Alright. Let's run this back. Hopefully on the play this goes a little bit better. Sure. Alright, we have the die roll. We'll be playing first. Let's see. There's a part of me that's like, yeah, we keep this and we can just control their hand the whole time. I think, yeah, I'm good with that, honestly. If we draw another land, or a swamp, we can be hemming them next turn or Dauthi Voidwalkering them. There's an argument that we keep Thoughtseize for when they play Kaldra, but then they can, or when they play Stoneforge. But honestly, I think we Thoughtseize early and hope that our other discard stuff will pick them off, right? And we have this stuff for over here. We have our control of their creatures. We have our stuff, and we have a little bit of pressure and working towards the combo. I think our goal is to play Swamp turn 1 and then hopefully draw another land besides City of Traders. Okay, Thoughtseize. Ponder, Force of Will, Jace the Mind Sculpture. Let's take that Ponder. Just slow him down. We're not comboing yet. They don't need a fetch. Land. Didn't get a land. I don't think we want to play City of Traders yet. Now, I'm wrong if they play like Stoneforge Mystic now, but... Okay, Island. Urborg's very good. We could go Dauthi Voidwalker and him them on their next turn. Hope to get a Jace. I like that, honestly. Gives us a little bit of pressure. Gives us something on board. Perfect. Ah. So for Stoneforge. I was like, yeah, we'll Sudden Edict Stoneforge. It's like we could Sudden Edict Stoneforge and work towards getting our Kaldra. Ancient Tomb. Him to Torok. See, Jace is an issue now. Okay, we hit Jace. No. Yes, we hit Jace. That's fine. Jace is gone. They've played 2 Prismatic Vistas or through all those. We'll play Wasteland. And I guess we'll play Leyline without taking any damage. Sounds good to me. I don't think we've seen Daze from them. Cool. Leyline's in play. Now we're just drawing Helm wins if we can draw it. Trinisphere's good. We have Sudden Edicts to take care of their creatures. Yeah, I'm liking this. Let's see what we get. Another him. Sounds great. And this takes their last 2 cards. Looks like they're choosing to, they're going to hard cast Force. You could have paid for that with the black mana. Alright, they're hard casting Force. They might have a good card, they might not. It's just better to pay for that there than keep at least 1 card in hand. That's a good card. I guess we'll let them grab the thing, then we'll Sudden Edict it. They did grab Kaldra. And we will Sudden Edict. Give me Thoughtseize. City of Traders, we'll play it. So now, even if they hard cast Kaldra, we get it with Sudden Edicts. Oh yeah, right. That's fine. So now we're just waiting. They're waiting to draw land. We're waiting to draw the combo. Karn is effectively the combo. And this leaves us with 4 mana. Cast Karn. Yeah, that makes sense. I would also counterspell this if I was them. Cool. And we will play City, just so we have all this extra mana. Okay, they have the land. So now they'll play Cauldron Complete. We'll Sudden Edict it. Okay. And get that out of here. Alright, we took a Meltdown off them. That's fine. And now we're just hoping they don't draw a creature. Like, even Stoneforge is bad for us now because they can equip Cauldron. Let's see what they got in hand. They're reading this. I assume they just have Force in hand. Spell Pierce. No. You shouldn't have paid for that. What? I can't take that. You choose a non-basic land card from it. Yeah. Maybe they thought I meant as long as it's just... sure, we will play this. It doesn't do anything in this board, so we'll play it anyways. And combo. Sudden's not bad. It's a good card to have for when they eventually play Stoneforge Mystic and like equip Cauldron. They're thinking. Land. They might be holding lands for Brainstorm. Sure, we'll play this. Leyline. And we're still holding up Sun Nukes. We're just playing the Leyline to have it out of hand in case we need to grab like Ensnaring Bridge from Karn later. Which hopefully wouldn't happen. Like if we're grabbing Karn, if we get draw Karn, we should just be comboing off. But just in case. Okay, and real quick. I kind of want to put this on 2. Because that stops them from going from playing Stoneforge Mystic. But if they already have Batterskull, it means that I can't kill Batterskull. So let's actually just put it on 1 and leave it like that. That way they can't cantrip into their stuff. And oh god. And use pay. X is currently 1, 3 mana paid so far. Done. Cool. And this will stop their brainstorms if they have them. It'll stop their ponders. Hopefully that should help us out. And they've played Prismatic Vista, Stoneforge, Spell Pierce. Oh, an Exile. That's fine. It could be, they could be waiting to have Stoneforge and Equip on the same turn. They don't want to wait. Oh, this is Jace. That's bad for us. We could have played it on 8, I think. Oh, Meltdown for 3? Okay, fine. That takes Trinisphere. That doesn't matter too much, honestly, at this point. They have enough mana that they could have just dealt with it. Him to Torok them. What a great card. Just feels so good. Yeah, Hardcast Force. Yeah, that's fine. Protect their other card. It's fine, I'll draw more of them. So we have 8 mana if we need it. So we can Karn, cast Helm if we draw Karn. Or sorry, Karn, grab Helm, cast Helm. But then we're not playing around Meltdown. So I guess if we draw a land at that time, we can cast Karn with City, play the land, sack City, cast grab the thing. Okay, so you get rid of 1 Leyline. Get rid of the other one. So like, it's not particularly great to get rid of just only 1. So I assume they must be getting rid of both here. No, they have a Murktide. That's fine. You know, we're gonna wait until they try to equip Kaldra, and then we're gonna Sudden Edict the Murktide Regent because they have to equip. There's no way they won't. Cool. And just sacrifice a creature. Cool. Now we've wasted their mana as well. Feels good. Feels good. Hell. I don't know if I like playing Tomb over City, so we're not gonna. Like, I don't know. So we're on turn 18 and neither of us have won yet. What a slow game. Did they counter one of my helms or have I just not gotten any yet? I've not gotten any yet. That's great. Brainstorm. Okay. Not a good one for us to see. I don't want them cantripping into stuff. That's gone. Okay. I was not expecting that. Can't equip this turn. Let's draw a Sudden Edict. Or let's see, it takes two turns and we're on 2-turn clock. Not great. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cast Darkrit, tap City, play this. Okay, that's fine. Now we're going to cast Ill-Gotten Gains. Right, and we're going to get back Sudden Edict, Karn, Sudden Edict maybe? They're probably going to... If they can counter this, they need to. Because this gets us 3 cards back. And gets them nothing. Oh wait, do they have Jace in graveyard? Oh shoot. Okay, we'll grab him to Torak. They're thinking about it. Okay, Spell Pierce it, we will pay. We're gonna... Yeah, we're gonna pay 2 and pay. And how much mana do we have left? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana available. So we're gonna grab Sudden Edict him Karn. Yeah. Or I guess we can grab Sudden Edict Thoughtseize Karn. That allows us to play all of them this turn. Do I even have a Karn in here? Wait. Oh, shoot. Alright. Sudden Edict Thoughtseize. Chalice. Chalice, Sudden Edict. Thoughtseize. Might have been supposed to grab 2 Sudden Edicts instead of Chalice. Alright. Start with Thoughtseize. Take that. Play Chalice on 1. And then we're holding up our Sudden Edict to kill whatever's necessary to kill. And we'll put it on their turn just so they have to go to equips first or something. Yeah, not great. I thought I had a Karn at some point. I think they must have forced negation to it. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. They didn't equip Kaldra. We're gonna do this anyways. I guess they might it might be because they knew. And 3 ball, that's fine. So they have 7, 8, 9 mana. So they can't equip and play a creature in the same turn now, unless they have a land first. Okay. Do they have a land? Planeswalker? Oh, Murktide. Yeah, that could be a bad one for me. Dauthi Voidwalker. Alright, we gotta pay 1 more. And real quick, there's nothing exiled with a page counter on it. Yeah, no. Because the way Leyline works. Okay, so we're gonna go to 4 here. And then we need to hope to draw a card to combo. We need to draw our Helm. For some, I was like, they have another one? Alright, so we go to 4. If we can draw Helm, we win. Because they can't counter with Trinisphere in play. Nope. Alright, GG, opponent. And we will concede there. Alright. That's okay, let's go to match 3. Alright, we're back for round 3 of Mono Black Leyline combo. We're keeping this one. Alright, we have the whole combo in hand to work towards. We have Graveyard Hate in case the Reanimator. We're keeping this. We even have the Ill-Gotten Gains. Ooh, and they're mulliganing real low. They might be Reanimator. I'm about to express my one issue with this deck, which is even if they are Reanimator, I'm probably not bringing in those surgical extractions. Opponent's at 5 cards. Still thinking about if they want to keep it though. So like we're on the draw, so I think our best draws are just Soul Land. Win on turn 3 with Helm. Or it might be... I guess we could do better if we draw a bunch of Dark Rituals. Alright, let's see. Leyline in. Yavimaya. Oh, okay, so it's lands of some kind. Okay, Encroach is probably good. Okay, we'll go Swamp Pass. So Exploration, Verdant Catacombs. So, where are they fetching? Okay, so it's 8 mulch of some kind. And okay, so they got a Verdant Catacomb to hand, exile a Winding Way, a Mana Bond. They have Ghost Quarters, that's fine. They can Ghost Quarter me if they'd like. I have the basics to grab. Let's play Urborg, because if it gets Ghost Quarter, that's fine by me. And then in our second main, we'll play Dauthi Voidwalker. And now we have Urborg and Yavimaya in play to make tapping a pain. See, Wasteland is less fun, because now they can actually waste Urborg. Which is something I wouldn't like them to do. Yep, that's fine. Ghost Quarter me, coward. Cool, that's in. There's no point in attacking, they're just going to maze with it. So they're drawing for either a Settled Dark Depths combo or get Field of the Dead. Alright, Hymn to Torok. And they exiled Life from the Loam and Mana Bond. Yeah, but not too great, those two cards here. Attack and get it untapped. And then next turn we're probably playing Helm. I don't think they have a way to beat Helm in the main board. In the sideboard they probably run Ancient Grudge. Maybe? Not entirely sure. Alright. Give me a Soul Land. No Soul Land. I guess it's free to play Leyline this turn and then Helm next turn. So that's what we'll do. Combat? Yep. And there's nothing they can do now, right? Like, the only thing they can do is Ghost Quarter and I'll just get a different basic. Ooh, you know what should be in the sideboard instead of Surgical Extraction? It should be, okay, that's annoying. I was like, instead of in the Surgical Extraction in the sideboard, we should be running, oh god. I know what it is. Why can't I think about it? The Opposition Agent. We should be running an Opposition Agent in the sideboard. Alright, Helm. And then if Helm gets destroyed, we can just... Illigan gains it back if necessary. They concede to that. Yep, they can't assemble the combo, can't destroy it. So hear me out. We can run Chalice to stop Exploration. We can run Chalice and we get it with a Soul Land. We can stop Exploration and we can stop the other thing. I was like, let's take out Sudden Nukes, but this deck also has Dark Depths combo. So let's take out Bitter Blossom. It's like, Trinisphere might not be great. Let's remove Ill-Gotten Gains. We'll keep in Leylines, Helms, Karns. Remove one more. Let's take out one Dauthi maybe? Oh, we'll take out one Thoughtseize. Because there's a lot of times where they'll just run out all their... Because I played the same deck, and you'll often get Thoughtseize, and there'll be nothing to take. You'll have a hand of all lands. Yeah, this is what I wanted. I wanted to be able to Chalice to stop their exploration if they have it. If not, we can just... We have Wasteland, we can hymn them. So they're at what? They're at 6? We have a bunch of Wastelands, we have Hymn to Torok, we have Urborg. Hey, let's keep it. And we'll probably do... We might wait a turn Chalice on 2, stop their mulches. If they have... Because they have Mana Bond or Exploration, then it doesn't matter. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll wait a turn. So we'll start by just nothing, and we'll just wait a moment. And then Chalice on their... mulch if they don't play Mana Bond or Exploration here. Looks like they are though. Yeah. Let's see. Do they activate now? No. City of Traders. What does this do for us? Nothing. Alright, like it doesn't allow us to subtly be able to hymn here before we do anything. So yeah, we'll wait. As long as they don't activate now, we're fine. Like we're golden. Ooh, they're gonna regret having played that. Yeah, there's a mulch. 4 cards revealed. So we got Thespian Stage, Dark Depths, Taiga. Okay. So I would guess they're probably going to Mana Bond here. Get everything into play. If they do, then we can Wasteland. Yep. Sounds good to me. And they'll Rishadan Port us. Maybe. Ooh. That's good too. So here's what we'll do. We're going to Wasteland. They'll go to do it, right? And then we can Summon Edicts. I'm trying to think like how this works, right? If we waste Dark Depths, they have to copy Dark Depths. They sack Thespian Stage, sack Dark Depths. And then we can, yes, let's do that. Waste Dark Depths. So now if they know how to do this, you activate Thespian Stage now copying Depths. Then we can Sudden Edict out the Depths. And now we need to play, on our next turn, we need to do Chalice in order to get around the, I guess we can't Chalice next turn anymore, but we need... be able to stop them from mulching, or not from mulching. Yeah, from mulching, but also from Life from Below. Okay. They don't run like Sajiri Step or anything to give protection. Let's see, do they play land? And then we will Sudden Edict them. Oh, I didn't have priority. And sacrifice a creature. And I guess they do not run Dryad Arbor, because the decks I played also didn't run Dryad Arbor. Mazavith, that's fine. They should port me. They do. We will play just Swamp. And now we need to just get to 4 mana before they can mulch or loam. Looks like we're fine so far. They're going to port me again on my turn. There comes Rishadan Port, yeah. Am I supposed to Wasteland Rishadan Port? Right, like it allows me to do it anyways next turn. I guess, you know what, we'll avoid it for now, because we can city, and then we can play our Chalice. You know, stomping ground, so they're trying to thin out from lands so they can grab their mulches. Right. Wasteland. Okay, that's fine. We can deal with it. Port. Yep. Never didn't have it. Always had it. There's no point in hemming yet. No, no! Go on, miss. Alright, what do they get? They got just a Maze of It. Okay, that's fine by me. Crop rotation, exploration. Like, even them getting a Richard Import would have been worse than them just getting another Maze. Okay, let's see. Alright. City and Chalice on 2. Right. Now, this does shut down Sun Nuke, but it also shuts down, like, their engine. So I think I'm fine with this, and then we can draw towards our actual combo. And what do we draw? Yep, Port Down City makes sense. Chalice, I can't put Chalice on 1 or anything. We could play City, cast Helm. And if we draw, yeah, sure. Play City, sack other City, cast Helm. And then eventually we can, if we draw one of our other pieces, we can win. If we draw Leyline. We can't draw Dauthi Voidwalker yet, unless we draw like Karn first. And then Karn destroy our own Chalice, which we don't want to do. Draw, port me, it makes sense. I think what I'm going to do, I am going to destroy that port, because now it's taking me off 2 mana instead of just 1. So that's gone now. Yeah, so it looks like they might be prepping to use field. Oh no. Okay. That's fine. So yeah, if they ever play Field of the Dead, they will start getting zombies. Did I say they'll start getting zombies when they play Field of the Dead? I meant they'll get a zombie. We're going to play the basic for now. We could start milling them. They don't run any creatures. Wait, that might be correct, right? Like they're through 30 cards, just in case. Yeah, we're going to start milling them with the Helm. Alright, mill 3. What do we get? Alright. We got Dark Depths, Yavimaya, Life from the Loam. Life from the Loam doesn't matter. We'll play Wasteland. Loam doesn't matter because they can't actually cast it due to Chalice. I guess the issue is if we... I was about to say, if we loan them a Boseiju, that also doesn't matter because then they can't actually get it back with Loam. Oh no. Oh no, Boseiju. Crop rotation. Oh, okay, so they're grabbing Field of the Dead here. Unless they have a bounce land. Yeah, field. We'll just get that out of here now. So what they could have is if they had a bounce land to get Boseiju back into hand, that would have been pretty good. Okay, Mana Bond. Once again, we'll activate Helm for 3. We got a Force of Vigor. Okay. That was important. We'll play another Wasteland. Sure. Yeah, Force of Vigor is important. So now if they play Force of Vigor, hopefully they don't mulch immediately or loam immediately. Okay, Mana Bond activation. They choose not to. We'll activate again. They're at 21 cards in deck. Let's see what we draw. Swamp's good. Right, like the slow mill process, well, not great. Could win. Mill to Tabernacle, some other lands, crop rotation, Thespian Stage, Loam. Okay, Force of Vigor. We're gonna loam them or mill them again. So they can loam, at which point we can Wasteland or something. Who knows? Punishing Fire's in the deck. Okay, so there are 15 cards. If they have Loam right now, they can loam back some lands. No, they just have Winding Way. Okay, reveals Thespian Stage, Blast Zone, Mana Bond, Wasteland. Okay, so they're going to put all those in. They come in untapped. They're going to Wasteland my Wasteland, I assume. Yeah, Wasteland, Thespian Stage, Blast Zone. So they Wasteland the Wasteland. Yep. And they try to assemble the combo. And what we're going to do is we're going to Chalice again so they can't get back a Dark Depths. Alright, we don't want them loaming back Dark Depths. Okay, and they can't Blast Zone Chalice because Chalice is a 0-drop. But they can Thespian Stage, copy Blast Zone. Even Yeah, that's fine. So I assume they're gonna dredge loam, right? Yeah, dredge loam, activate blast and destroy chalice, and then we still have sudden edict in hand. We're not out yet, right? So they get back. Let's pop out their graveyard actually. So I assume they get back Dark Depths, Thespian Stage, or Field. Okay. And now they get 3 zombies when they put in Field, which plays around the Sudden Edict. Okay. So that just got bad for me then, because of Field. Yeah, that's fine. We get 3 zombies. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's too late. Okay. I didn't mean to... Okay, let's see. Can we somehow win here? Oh, wait. I was like, if we drew Karn, but no, we lose to Dark Depths. Concede. Alright, let's go again. Do I want Surgical Extraction? I don't think so. We're just gonna mulligan harder for hate. Honestly, Transfer, like, what, increases their cost by 1? Sure, that's out. Surgical's in, right? Because, like, increasing the cost of their spells by 1 mana doesn't do enough. Like, there's too many. It's too easy for them to not cast a spell. But I like to play first. Yes. We have Surgicals. Sure. We'll keep this and we'll test it with a swamp. We'll go like Thoughtseize, and if we can take like a combo piece that works with Surgicals, that'd be cool. And this gives us Chalice. Well, Chalice on 1 doesn't do enough really. Let's see. So they've chosen to keep 7. Thoughtseize. Crop Rotation, Exploration. Let's just take Exploration for now. Sure. Do I want to... No, I don't think I want to Surgical it, just to get it out of their hand on their draw step. If they fetch here, I might, though. Because that means they have something castable. Just in case. What do they have? Oh, they have Crop Rotation, that's right. It's fine. Oh, they have Loam. Interesting. So they're setting up their Loam by, they're going to probably... I assume they were going to Crop Rotation this, set up Loam. Just real quick. Yeah, Life from the Loam. Yeah. Okay. Draw. I think we Urborg here. We're going to let they'll Crop Rotation now. Then they'll Life from the Loam, get some stuff back. Oh, never mind. They're going to Port instead of Wasteland? Okay. That's fine by me. Like, they could have Wastelanded and started, like, getting back Loam. So I can Chalice now to stop Crop Rotation. I don't think it's good enough. That's fine. So now they play Wasteland, Waste City, or maybe Waste Urborg. Really? Why aren't they wasting? Oh, that would do it. Winding Way. Okay. I might Surgical, remove Winding Way, remove Loam. Oh, they got a Field of the Dead. That's suddenly very bad for us. Let's see what they get. We'll clear this. So they have... All that goes to the graveyard. They're going to make a ton of zombies. That's fine. And what we're going to do is we're going to remove Loam. So... I forgot to actually remove the Exploration from the graveyard. Okay, get rid of Life from the Loam. Surgical Extraction again. Get rid of Winding Way. So this leaves them with only Mulch. And now our goal is going to be Karn, Get to, Ensnaring Bridge. Which is annoying because they do have a Wasteland and a Rishadan Port. So they have 5 damage per turn. So we need to get to 0 cards in hand. You can get to... If we draw a land, we might be able to. No, we're not going to be able to. Yeah, that's looking like GG to me. Let's see. Yeah, that's not enough. We can put this on 2... Or sorry, on 0. We can't... And they'll kill us before we get GG. Right. So that one didn't go our way particularly well. Let's go for match 4, see if we can start bringing it back. All right, welcome to match 4, the Mono Black Legacy League. We're running Mono Black Prison. We are on the play. Let's see what we got. Keep this. Yeah. Okay, so keep this. We can play Karn on turn 2, turn 3. Try to just go for the win if they're not a blue deck. Sure. Ancient Tomb. Let's see what we got against us. Oh, okay. I was hoping it was. So this might be a zombies deck, the zombies deck that's kind of floating around. I was hoping it was how do I express it? Um, yeah, we'll just play Karn. I was hoping it was Reanimator. I still think this deck uses up its graveyard a little bit, but we'll see. And we're just gonna Karn grab Helm and try to win our next turn. Yes, and we would like a Helm of Obedience. Cool. Now we just wait. See, this feels good. Being able to use Karn to grab Helm feels good. Ah, that's not good. So they're going to take Helm. That's a little annoying. Alright, so we'll just play some Dauthi Voidwalkers next turn then. And just try to kill them. Yeah. Helm of Obedience. Oh, they probably stripped the Dauthi Voidwalkers. Well, I don't know. If they do that, I will start destroying all their lands with Karn. If they decide to sack Carrion Feeder. They can do it in second main, make it harder for me. Okay, so they're going to combat attacking Karn. I assume. Yeah, hit Karn. So we'll just plus Karn on our turn. Unless we draw like second Karn. Okay, so now we grab... Right, we grab, not Lattice. We grab the... Yeah. We grab Liquid Metal Coating, cast Karn. Then we Urborg, put in Urborg Dark Ritual. Put in Liquid Metal Coating and start picking off their lands. Cool, and so now we got a little bit of an actual like prison win here. We're going to just start removing all their outs. The only thing we have to be worried about is we do have low health. Like the ancient tombs that we've tapped 4 times have done a bit of damage to us. Yep, and they're willing to throw it back for that. Cool. You see right on the wall. Surgicals. Like, do we want chalices? There's like, how many 1-drops does this deck run? Probably Carrion Feeder, maybe another one. I think I'm willing to not make any changes yet because we don't know enough. So let's try running it back right now. I'm looking at this Karn package. I'm like, is this like a little too much Karn? Right? We got Tormod's Crypt is fine, but we're already running enough graveyard hate. Probably. I guess it's not bad to have. Well, I think it's probably fine. I'm a little skeptical of some of the aspects, but I think overall this deck I enjoy. Turn 2 Karn? Sure, let's start with just a Thoughtseize for now, then we'll go turn 2 Karn and try to do the same thing again. Faithless Looting. Is this Reanimator this whole time? Bloodghast. Oh no. Oh, we made a mistake. Alright, Thoughtseize them. Carrion Feeder. Okay. We're going to take Cabal Therapy. And we're going to bring in Chalices on the next round. Wow, Karn doesn't do anything here. That's a real, like, kind of kick in the teeth that Karn is more or less useless. They're going to have 6 power on board. Yeah, they can just attack and kill Karn if they want. Yeah, let's concede. They'll be able to flash it back. They'll be able to strip our hand of anything that's actually important. Alright, Chalice is in. Bitter Blossom out. You can leave it and encroach. I'm thinking maybe we cut 3 Trinispheres. Sure. And I'm more interested in Chalice now. So, or not just Chalice, but also the other guy. So hear me out, right? Like, what are we doing here? Because we can turn to Dauthi Voidwalker and then Illigan Gains clear their hand on turn 3. But, like, I think they might be able to just get some aggro out first. Let's try something else. I'm okay with this. So we'll toss back second to Urborg. We have Leyline of the Void to stop Cabal Therapy, and then we can just, like, encroach, try to remove their land. Sure. Keep this. Drop an Urborg. Play Leyline. Let's see if we can just take their land from hand. Like, hope they're on a 1-lander, take their only land. They're reading this card, because no one knows this card. Because you shouldn't know this card. Assassin's Trophy. So I guess we take. I was like, oh well, we can't really play around Assassin's Trophy here. Like, we take Verdant Catacombs. They still have 2 lands that cast it. We do. I guess we take Verdant just because it's the most flexible land they have. And that's not great for us. So we need an answer to Assassin's Trophy immediately, which would have to be Dark Ritual on our turn. Bayou cast Carrion Feeder, I assume. Yeah. Him could do it. Alright, get Assassin's Trophy. We did get Assassin's Trophy. Okay, yeah, I'm feeling fine now. Now we can work our way up to Ill-Gotten Gains, get back him. We'll take like a little bit of damage from Bloodghast and a Carrion Feeder in the meantime, but like, maybe that's the reason you bring in you leave in Bitter Blossom. I don't know. Right, like this deck doesn't have a good way to defend besides Karn grabbing like Ensnaring Bridge. I think that's gonna be like one of the main like issues I have with this deck. Already got another trainer of Bloodghast, so they're empty-handed. Alright, so we can dismiss everything that was revealed. And this is just what we're taking from them. Oh, even Sundays would be good here because we'll just get it back with Ill-Gotten Gains in a bit. There's no point in Ill-Gotten Gainsing yet. Like, it would remove one card from hand, but it doesn't really get us back anything useful enough. Yeah, they can have... Oh! We'll be able to block that with our Dauthi Voidwalkers. The only thing we have that, like... That's the issue, right? We only have Dauthi Voidwalkers for creatures. So if in, like, aggro decks, we have no way to block or trade, except against another trader, apparently. Sure, let's do this. Get rid of their bad lands, I guess. So we're taking 5 here. We're going to 7. Or sorry, we're taking 4, going to 8. Do we want to get back Wasteland? I don't think so. I guess there was an argument that we get back Wasteland in case we draw Helm. That's a better argument, actually. Right, because now if we draw Helm right now, we just get another one of those. We're going to do it because we need to be able to cast Helm next turn. If we draw Helm next turn, we need to be able to actually cast it. So we're going to get Wasteland, him, and Encroach. Play Wasteland, use Wasteland, cast Encroach, right? And this way... Oh, wait, we know they have nothing in hand because of the way this combo works. Now... because we can't survive 2 turns. So now if we draw Helm, we play Helm and activate all on the same turn. That's our only really survival. That's our only out here. And did we get it? No. This does keep us alive though for a turn because we can block Nether Trader. Oh no, we can't because well they have to see it, but they can just sack Nether Trader to Carrion Feeder. We take 2 then. Fatal Push. Well, we lose. All right, GG. Not a great one for us. All right, so we are now 1-3. I'll see you guys back here for the final match. See you then. All right, we're back for match 5 with Mono Black Leyline Helm combo. We're playing for the 2-3. Let's see what we got. This hand has no mana. We will be mulliganing this. Unless no. This hand, there's no way to justify keeping this one. Mulligan. This one also has no mana. No colored mana. We'll go to 5. And we will keep this on 5. We'll throw back Wasteland. I think we can throw back Basic Swamp. We could throw back Dauthi Voidwalker, but like maybe that's important. I guess, yeah, let's throw back Dauthi, right? This keeps us on some swamps. It says, like, there's nothing we're going to cast off Dauthi because we already are putting Leyline in play. And this allows us to draw to our combo. I will say it appears the guy in match 1 was correct. This is I'm not going to say it's a bad deck, but it's not a great deck. Like, comparing this to the previous Mono Black Helm deck we played, I think I liked the Profane Tutors over the Karn that we have here. And just because the mana requirement for Karn is so great, the difference here is though, Karn has like drawing Karn on its own versus drawing Profane Tutor without one of the combo pieces. Drawing Karn is better, right? Like you can get Mycosynth Lattice if you have enough mana. You can get the Leyline, or not the Leyline, the Liquid Metal Coating Lock. A Swamp. Oh no. Sure, let's play Transfer next turn. Let's just see how we can do this. Swamp. Swamp and no play. Badlands. Okay. Maybe Reanimator. Ancient Tomb. Alright, Trinisphere. And the next turn... I guess we don't have Helm win next turn. Yeah, definitely probably Reanimator. Let's him. 2 cards enter the exile zone. Animate Dead and Tomb. Okay. I'm willing to... You know what? Screw it. We're bringing in those surgical extractions. The deck builder thought those surgicals had a purpose. We are going to find it. Tap 2. Helm or Karn? Let's go Helm. Alright, now we can... Unless they have wear and tear, we win. Nope. Yep, they agree we win. So it looks like we're playing... Drop a Bitter Blossom. Drop 2 Dauthi. No, drop 2... Drop 2 Trinispheres. Right, that leaves it at 64. Sure, run it back like that. Now we have Karn grabs Tormod's Crypt if necessary. We're gonna mulligan for a Leyline. Hopefully we can get Leyline plus Dauthi. See, this is the matchup we're looking for. We want to be playing against Reanimator as much as possible. Nope, no Leyline. We're gonna mulligan. There is a Leyline. We don't have black mana. Keep this, drop Dauthi Voidwalker. Yeah. And now if they beat Leyline, we still have Surgical. And we'll play Ancient Tomb on 1. They're thinking. Like, this is why this deck exists, is to just bully Reanimator, right? You say, hey, I'm going to run 4 Leylines plus 4 Dauthi Voidwalkers in the main deck, and I'm just going to win any Reanimator match I come up against. Ancient Tomb, pass. We have 2 Surgicals just in case we need to Surgical something now. Like, they can Serenity us, and we're still probably fine. Maybe we see Wear and Tear here. Okay, fetching for something. Underground Sea. Oh no, they went for Show and Tell. Oh no. Oh god, we forgot about the pivot. So they're going to Show and Tell in Gristlebrand. Okay, we're going to put in City of Traders. Archon. Okay, Archon's less scary. Let's drop Thoughtseize. Right. Cool. Let's concede. Let's try this again. Remembering they have Show and Tell. Is there anything we want to bring in because of Show and Tell? No. Submit. You know, I think I did the same thing in the last Mono Black video where I played against Reanimator. I was like, yeah, let's bully Reanimator, and then I got Show and Tell Gristlebrand. So let's try this once more with feeling this time though. All right, let's go. Yes, I'd like to play first. This does nothing. Keep this, pitch Ilgon Gains. No, yeah, keep this, pitch Ilgon Gains. And then we try to hymn them. I like that. Put that in. All right. And if we can hymn them, we're looking at a lot better chances. They're at 7. So they might have removal for Leyline, or they have the Show and Tell. Honestly, we're hoping they kept removal for Leyline. Because they remove Leyline, then we Surgical, whatever. Excuse me for a moment. Okay, let's see. Basic Swamp, Thoughtseize. Okay. Now what do you take? Do you take Helm or you take him? I don't think you take Surgical because unless you're really planning to remove Leyline. Yeah, they chose him. That makes sense to me. Urborg's not great. And now we're just hoping they don't Show and Tell. Wait. You know, go ahead. Show and Tell. Because if they Show and Tell, we put in Helm of Obedience and win. Now they do that, though. So now they take Helm. Yeah. See, now they Show and Tell. We're a little screwed. It's not looking good. Okay, Faithless Looting. Oh, they're digging. Alright, what goes into the Exile Zone? Exiled, Exhume. Okay, so they're not playing to beat Leyline. Alright, they pitch. What do they pitch to agree? They pitched in Tomb. Yeah, they're not playing to beat Leyline. They're hoping to Show and Tell. They're drawing for either Show and Tell or the actual thing to put in. Perfect. Take their 2 cards. Okay, we got Gristlebrand and Unmask. So now they're empty-handed. We have Surgical. So now it's a top deck battle. They need to draw 2 cards. We need to draw 1. That's good. So now if we draw Helm, we win. If we draw Karn, we can at least shut some stuff down, maybe? Yeah, that's not great. Okay, Serenity. Ugh. Can we draw Helm? No. So we have Surgical still. They have 1 unknown in hand. Okay, that's gone. We have Surgical and we have Sudden Edict for whatever big thing they put in. That was a good draw for us. We're going to do it like this. We're going to cast Trinisphere, play Urborg, keeping it. So now we have 3 mana in case we need to Sudden Edict or if we need to Surgical. Dauthi Voidwalker. Okay. So that's good. And this also gives a little bit of pressure. Oh, perfect. Alright, so now we have pressure. We have 2 Sudden Edicts. We can't play them both in the same turn at the moment because of the Trinisphere. we're gonna play Karn, and we're gonna grab the liquid metal coating, and just hope we can win with that. Like, we can start picking off their lands. That should help. We just need to dodge them winning for a turn. Okay. Polluted Delta is bad for us. Okay. That doesn't do anything. So we're going to go like this. Liquid metal coating. And then we'll go combat. No! Okay. I accidentally passed through the activation. So what we're going to do is if they fetch... I guess we'll just say right now we're going to cut them off 1 mana. Like that was a mistake on our part, and a bad one too. Right, if we lose Karn here, we at least have our Sun Edict. So they're going to show and tell in something. What are they putting in? We can't put anything in. Let's hope Gristlebrand. It was not. Sacrifice a creature or planeswalker. We're going to sacrifice Karn. Discard Dark Ritual. Alright. And now we will Sudden Edict them now. Attack with Dauthi. And hopefully we're going to win still. Like, I think we have the chance still, right? So we still have Surgical. We have another Sudden Edict if they play something like that again. They have 6 cards in hand, though. That's the new issue. But they can't double spell on turn. Like, they want to show and tell again, then put something in. We will, again, Sudden Edict it and just discard Surgical. Like, we'll have to lose Dauthi, but I think that's fine. Well, it's not fine, obviously. It's very bad for us, but we're not out, is what I'm saying. Looks like they're trying to figure out their plan. And they just conceded. All right. So, overall thoughts on the deck list. Oh, sorry. Nope. Overall thoughts on the deck. Let's go through it. Illidan Gains is fun. I don't know if it's good enough for Legacy. Encroach as a way to discard their lands. Honestly, I'm interested. I think that with him is fine. Like being able saying, hey, we're gonna play a prison game, or we're gonna wasteland you, we're gonna encroach your lands, we're gonna him you, and so you have nothing, right? Like, I think there's stuff this deck could do to lean more into the prison stuff. I think it probably needs Urza Saga as a way to put on additional pressure when you're not winning via combo. I think 4 Dauthi Voidwalkers is maybe a bit too much. So I think what you do is you remove 3 of them. Like, there's a large part of me that just wants to say, hey, this is an interesting deck. Let's split this with the other deck we had, right? So remove your 3 Dauthi Voidwalkers. Remove Surgicals from here, right? You remove the Surgicals, you remove the Dauthi Voidwalkers into the sideboard. You put in the Profane Tutors, you bring in like maybe 2 Urza Sagas, and now you have Profane Tutor to get your combo pieces. You're running Urza Saga, you cut Ill-Gotten Gains, and you're still running this kind of like prison deck, but also adding in a way to make your combo a bit more consistent. Overall, I like the sideboard, like Helm in the sideboard. Like having everything grabbable by Karn, having the 4 Chalices to bring in. I like this deck a lot, honestly. I think there's a few things we could change for it, but make it more like a mix between the last 2 prison decks we've played. So you have like this prison-y, but also like very much we're going to hit this combo plan. Yeah. All right. Thank you for watching if you got this far. If you have any more interest in more Legacy content, I'm still recording more. I'll be editing it and putting it out as the next couple weeks go by. If you're interested in watching more, hit subscribe or like the video. Thank you very much. Bye.